All right, welcome back. I wanted to talk about, we're not going to play this at 100, probably 78. I wanted to talk about endings and turnarounds. So every song's a rhythm assignment, right? If you're working on your rhythm, but this one's going to kind of teach you about how to turn a song around and like where to go with it and how to handle the ending. So in a lot of music, you'll see these endings right here, okay? The first time you play, you just play ending one like normal. You just encounter the ending, you go through door number one, and then you take the repeats back to the beginning or wherever they tell you to go. After that, next time, skip door number one, and as soon as you finish up this measure, go right to door number two, okay? So let's look at the bigger picture like that. Right there. There we go. So I'll have to do a little bit of scrolling, but not too much. Actually, no, we won't have to, which is nice. Maybe not. So this one's very hard, okay? You're going to be on this for more than just 1 week. You're going to have to work on this song. So let me start walking you through the little bits. Let's listen to it first, and then we'll walk through it. Here's 100. I don't think we're going to run 100 on this, to be honest. I don't even like that. I don't know why I put 100 there. Let's go to 78. This is what we are trying to achieve, though, something like this. To be honest, I didn't want the triplets to swing like the rest of them, but MuseScore says, nope, you're swinging those. That's fine, not a big deal. All right. Let's get into it. This is going to be a big one. So first thing you want to do is learn your 12 bar in A. So we got that. Notice the F sharp. When we go to our 4, 1 to the 4, then we're going to do D. This one's easy, it's all white. Back to our 1. When we go to our 5, it's going to feel just like A. D is all white. Back to our 5. Okay, so make sure you understand your 1, 4, 5 in A, okay? And then I would chip away at that melody. A little bit of swing on it. There we go. And then I would just try that out. This is going to be one of the easier lines, this first one. Sorry. That's your first riff. And then, so we just did 1, 1, 1, 1, A being 1. Now we're going to do 4, 4, 1, 1. So we're just following our blues pattern. We're up on D, and we've got this little diminished thing, right there. So da 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 da. Okay, this part gets a little hard. Let's try that again. 5 and 6. Notice it's when I get to the C is when I do the riff. And then we go back to our 1, and we got this pentatonic riff. So here's the trick, guys, to get this right. Not only is it a big stretch, it's also a hard rhythm. First thing I want you to do is grab that, because that's what I'm really saying. A minor pentatonic. And you have to come in on the second of the first group, right? The second E right there. So this should have been kind of hard. This should be a little harder. We're going to have to work on these separate and then glue them back together. So once you understand that shape, you'll stop missing it. From there, you jump to C sharp, G with B. That's practice, guys, in real time. That's what it looks like. And then I rewind 5 all the way up to 8. Oh, sorry. See, if I lost that shape, it wasn't very easy for me anymore, right? And then we're on the end of the first page. We got our 5, 4, 1, and then a little turnaround right here. So sketch out that melody. So shuffle, triplet, triplet. Okay, and that'll bring us back to the top. E feels like A, remember? And then D is all white. We get back to our A. And then you're just going to come up to D again and just take half steps, guys. So this shape, up a half step, something like this. And then the whole line. Walk. After that, you would go back to the top, practice all that again. And then this time we're going to play to right here. We play all this again, and we play this. And as soon as we get to this ending, we're going to go right to the second page. So you have to prepare this ahead of time. You can't just get there and say, oh, I'm just going to play. It's going to be fun. You do have a little piano or guitar solo right there, which is pretty fun. So you want to prepare this ahead of time. Just a little bit of a triplet run. So we're going to go. That's it, okay? That's it. 1 and 1 E, 2 E, or 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. So there's 8 of them, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just trying to teach you how to solo right there, right? How to get a little lead riff in there. And then left hand's going to keep doing this. Just kind of keep doing that little A7 walk. And your right hand's going to also do a little walk right here. Just taking those half steps, and then at the end finish with a C. So this whole little riff sounds something like this. And then you go, doo doo Do 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 do. If you get through that and you do it right, it is pretty gnarly. Jumping back up to the 4. I'm still following the 12 bar. We're just on the second page, so it's like a new arrangement of it. Gonna land on that D7, 2, 3, 4 at the A, 2, 3, 4, and then go ahead and put a. Oh, sorry, I missed one, didn't I? I had 2 A's, and then get back to A position and put a C on the top. And then we got our little wrap up. We're going to go back up to that E. And this is another tricky one because of this right here. So you got to come in on the end of beat 1. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and like that. And then switching right to triplets. Oh, sorry, I gotta get back to middle C, my bad. And we're done. Crazy, right? All right, you can laugh at me as I struggle through it with you. Nice and slow. Trying to get the guitar player's tab in there, but it's so zoomed out you probably can't even see it anyway. So just should be using your book, honestly. We're gonna go with a 70. We'll go 68. All right, here we go. So I can't do it right now either, right? It's hard. Get my butt kicked right there. So I'd go back and I'd practice all that again. Now I'm just going to play through by myself so you can see what it looks like to just kind of practice, okay? I'm not ready for the audio yet. No big deal. You'd have to get to know this song, right? You're not going to be like just pulling the riffs out of nowhere. You got to actually know what's going to happen. The very specific riffs I designed, right? So I'll run by myself. I don't like playing with the music anyway because the double piano sounds funny to me. It's easy to lose your shuffle when you're worried about how you sound and you're thinking, right? But you want to keep that shuffle. That's really the vibe of the song. I'm back at the top. Sorry. There you go. Tough one, right? Once again, I'm okay with messing up. I didn't practice it. I didn't think I was going to pull it off perfectly. I was hoping, but it's when the audio cuts out, it's like I don't even like how that sounds anyway. So if you wanted to get good at that, you'd have to keep playing it. You'd have to lock that solo in so you don't have to think about it anymore. And the parts that still scare me, like when I'm playing, the parts I get nervous about are that little pentatonic lick. Catching the triplet's easy. This part's easy, but catching this in time can be difficult. And then just not missing any chord shapes, right? And just falling out of time is a mistake on its own. You can hit all the right notes and still not be in time. So keep an eye out for that. If you ever want an audio of that or recording, let me know. You should use your book. It's a little hard to see just on here. And yeah, that's how you take the ending. So take ending 1, take the repeat, and then before you know it, you're on ending 2. All right, guys. I will see you in the next one.